Hi there, welcome to my channel. Okay, today we're going to be working in my MargareteMiller book, and we are on week 7. Just a little bit behind, just a wee bit. Alright, so this week we need a color swatch or a paint sample, and a quote, which I don't have a quote, something noisy, something that's dark, a musical instrument, and the bonus is lines. So this week, the first book I picked up was this book, and I ended up finding everything in this book, which I did not pay $5 for it, by the way. I found it, I don't know where I found it, but I would not have paid $5 for that. I found everything in here except for the paint sample, so that was cool. It's a neat little book. It's kind of cool to cut out of. I found my dark thing first, and then what I was looking for was a lion, for something loud. I don't know why I thought of a lion first, and there were animals in here, and I did not find a lion. I did see that after I found my loud thing. There was a lion there. I have no idea what she's doing to the poor lion, but it's pretty cool. So I found everything in there. So let's get our papers ready. Oops, I always forget there's a mark in there, and it takes me straight to where I was at. I don't even have to take it in and out. I just like add my pages to it. And I gotta find what my cat's in there doing, making a lot of noise. Maybe it's my husband. It's blaming my cat, but it's a lot of noise. Okay, and then I have these pages that we're going to line it with. These came out of a really neat book that I probably shouldn't have been cutting out of, but I already have been cutting out of it, so it's too late. Architectural Graphic Standards. I have 2 of them, and I was cutting out of them before I realized. The first one is older. This one's 1970. The other one's like 1950 something and worth about $100. But oh, what's that doing in there? I must have been saving that page. These are really cool books. Really cool. But you know, I was cutting out of them before I really knew. The other one has a lot of ephemera in it and stuff from the previous owner, and it's really cool. It's even better than this one. The drawings in it and stuff. These are super cool. But, you know, live and learn. I've enjoyed it. I've had fun with them. That's what matters. Right? Tell me that. Right? Right. Right. That's what matters. If I find another one, I probably won't cut out of it. I probably won't find another one. I found both of those at our thrift store, so I'm assuming the same architect probably donated them. Although I don't know, the first one had so much ephemera that I figured out that the architect was from St. Louis. I don't know how it ended up here. It had his letterhead and all kinds of stuff in it. It was really cool. This one had nothing in it to tell me. That first one sure did. He had a lot of stuff in it. You could tell he really used that book. It had like illustrations how to build furniture, how to build a pool, it was really cool. Oops, I didn't take it down too, so I'm going to try to get it halfway straight and have the, maybe I could tell from the back side if I've got it. Hopefully I've got it halfway straight there. I do not, I can tell. I can see that line. It's probably dried enough. No, I can't move it. Oh well, take what I get. Okay, this one. This one you'll really be able to tell because I'm not putting anything on top of it. So I'm going to at least get one side. Whoops, that didn't look so well. Okay. Because this side will only have my prompts on it, so if it's all crooked, it's going to be very obvious. The other side's going to be very covered with pictures, so if it's a little crooked, it's probably not going to be as obvious as this side. Oops, I think I'm going to have to scoot it down some. There we go. What is going on here? This is not working. That's weird. Ooh, there's that sound again. I did that the other day too. Don't like that. Oh, I got glue all over there, and I didn't even notice that yesterday. Yes, I did one, or not yesterday, the day before. But I won't have them back to back on my channel. I'm way, way, way ahead on recording. I'm gonna save that little bit for collage. Okay. So now we'll punch our holes and we'll get ready to start here. I hope that y'all are having a fabulous day. I'm just staying home again. I feel like going to church tomorrow. I think I need to clean that out. Yes, I do. Holy cow. It is stuffed. It's amazing how fast that happens. go. I forgot to say anything last week, but, or the week before, I think it was. Yeah, it was the week before. No, it was last week, because this is Saturday. It was last week. I was in Hobby Lobby, and they had fall stuff out. Yes, they had put fall stuff out. I turned around and I was looking at a aisle, and I thought, oh, isn't that little squirrel so cute? And then I was just kind of sitting there staring at it, and I thought, wait a minute, that's all fall stuff. Come on now, we haven't even had July 4th. Come on, do we have to have fall? Because I don't know, once they put it out, it seems like it just gets here. Like it's here. It's fall. It's fall. You just turn around and it's fall. And then yesterday, I finally got my test scheduled that I've been trying to get scheduled forever and ever and ever. August 12th. That's when they scheduled it. I thought, boy, summer will be almost over. I mean, it'll almost be time for kids to go back to school when I get to have that test done. Oh boy. Heat won't be gone yet, but summer will be about over. Alright, so let's get my thing glued on here before I lose it. I used to not worry about it first thing, but I have been gluing my prompt things down right away so that I don't lose them. Especially these, because I don't want to have to print all that again. Alright, so we have, well, let me see where I can prop that up so I can see it. There we go. We have our color swatch, which is huge. I think I'm going to have to cut it down some, but we'll put it there for now. A quote we don't have. Something noisy. I just lost the name of this. What are these? I just totally... Y'all know and you're all telling me because I totally lost the name of it. But I want to put it on here, and I think, like, I may even cut it down to there. But we'll see what we have to do. Okay. Something that's dark. This is what I found that's dark in that book. Now he's dark, isn't he? He belongs in the deep dark sea. And I may let that kind of come off because the side of the page was torn. Alright. And a musical instrument. I found this gentleman that's playing a musical instrument, which I may be able to keep. I don't know. I still got to get my lines. And I'm putting all these at the bottom, and my lines, I think, got to go at the bottom. Oh, we got to jackhammer. That's what that is, right? Jackhammer. Okay, here's my lines. Look at all these lines. The lines are going to go across the bottom here. I figured I'd have to cut. I almost didn't even cut out all this because I knew. Okay. So, this I could possibly just cut down to right there, right? I could put this guy here, but I probably maybe want to put something there behind him, maybe? I don't know. And where does my dark guy, where's he gonna go in all this? boy. I feel like I need to put something else on here, some other kind of paper. Okay, let's chop this down one. Let's chop it to right there. And let's also, I think I should use the 1/2 inch, don't you? Because that looks all right. And then let's glue this on here. Put that on there. Okay. Cut that off, but I need to use my these scissors, because there's glue on it. There's a mouse down here so I don't hit it. Alright. And then I'm going to glue this right here, I think. Or should I glue it? Maybe I should glue it down here with these guys and then my little fishy. No, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't glue it on yet till I figure this out. I kind of want to put some kind of paper behind them because they're not showing up very well. Let me see. Maybe I could use my green that I used the other day. They would show up well on here, wouldn't they? Oh yeah. Okay, but let's just chop off this here. That's did I get it all? No, I left the raw hair. Okay, there we go. And then I want to tear this, but I think I'll use my tear ruler because I don't want it to be all wonky. I just want it to... Where'd my ruler go? There it is. It'll probably help if I move this off of here. Hands getting in the way. Okay. Now, how high do I need this? Mark it about right there. Okay. And you go right there. Okay. All right. And we'll glue this. I'm going to put some ink on this though. I'm going to get me a new one of these. I've got one in my cart on Amazon because I don't want to get a whole set. I just want this. But ever since I spilled that, I spilled Alani on it. And it just isn't picking up the ink very well. Having trouble with it, so I've got one in my cart. So I'm not very happy with it. I've had that one for years. But it's just not worked very well since then. So the only thing they have at our local Walmart are small ones or a whole set. And that came in a whole set, but that was years ago. I got it on clearance day after Christmas. I got it for makeup, but then ended up bringing it in here. I had to go get a hotel that night because we were getting a huge snowstorm. And you know, when you work in the ER, snowstorm or not, you gotta be at work. So I got a motel so that I wouldn't miss work, and I went shopping. It was the day after Christmas, so I went shopping before the snowstorm. The snowstorm was coming overnight. And I found that real cheap. It was a good thing I got a motel too, because, whoa, boy, howdy. I had an hour drive to work, an hour drive back. And there was no calling in sick. Or no, you know, you didn't call in and say I can't make it to work. No. You could stay at the hospital, but no, I wasn't going to stay on a cot in a big room full of people. I got a motel. It's about a block from the hospital. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. That's what I did. Okay, let's cut this down. I did a lot of driving when I shouldn't have. There was one night I should have got a hotel. I should have drove home, but I had 3 days off in a row after that, and I didn't want to be stuck up there. So I drove home, but God got me home that night, because that was bad. That was really bad that night. Okay, so then we've still got our dark. Maybe I could put dark right there in the middle and put my drummer right there, maybe? How would that look? That's all I got left, right? Color swatch, and I combine color swatch and noisy, and dark and musical instrument and lines. Okay, I think that's what I'll do. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to put it all the way to the top, because that's running off the top of that. I thought that would look better. Okay, let's put these guys down. But boy, if I didn't known I was going to start using those in here, I'd have bought 2 or 3 of those. Because they were like, I don't know, $2 for the whole set. I didn't know I was going to start using them in here, though. I don't remember how far I needed to go with that. That's surely far enough with that glue, isn't it? Yep, that was far enough. This guy down. I don't know, I hate having him like up there in the air. Can he sit down here somewhere? No, that's not gonna work because he's got to be in the middle. Can I have him? Then he's floating in the air. Maybe that's better though. Maybe, can I put him kind of over there? Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay, let's do that. Whoa. Oh, that book fell. That startled me a lot. Oh, I don't want... Yeah, there. I didn't want to have to punch that little thing. That'd just take the whole thing off, wouldn't it? Be no point of it if I had to punch that. Okay, and then we'll put him. Maybe, can I tuck him, his little feet down behind here a little bit? Or is it too late? It might be too late. Oh, come on. There we go. I think I'm getting it. There we go. Now, oops, I'm going to use my other scissors. There's still a lot of wet glue on there. Okay, now I've got a couple of holes I gotta punch. Oh, I gotta re-glue that right there. Okay. There we go. Get my book. Where is it, my book? Did I cover it up? Oh, it fell like the other one. Okay, so we have, grab a drink. We have our paint sample. We don't have a quote, but we have the bonus. We have something noisy, something that's dark, our musical instrument, and our lines down here. So here we go. And that is week 7. On our way to getting caught up, sort of. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.